Well, I'm going to try this again. My name is John Skiba, and I'm the founder of the Consumer Warrior Project, as well as an attorney with the Arizona Consumer Law Group. I just tried my first Facebook Live for the Consumer Warrior Project page here, and it cut out. So we'll try this one more time. On the Consumer Warrior Project page, the Facebook page, we've been sharing a lot of articles I've written over the years on different consumer debt topics like bankruptcy, debt collection lawsuits, debt collection, student loan problems. And what I thought I'd start doing is using the live video, the Facebook Live feature, to address additional questions, things that I hear a lot in my law practice, and maybe questions that you have. And if you do have questions, feel free to leave a comment or shoot us a message, and I'm happy to address that in a later edition of this Facebook Live. Just what I wanted to touch on briefly today is some ideas on how to deal with abusive debt collectors. Something that I see on a pretty regular basis in my law practice is people coming in and the debt collectors are contacting their family members and talking about the debt, or they're contacting their employer and discussing their personal debt issues. We see them doing sometimes outrageous things like threatening to put people in jail, or saying that they're going to come and sit outside their house and wait for them until they pay it. I mean, we really hear things like this. The debt collectors are saying to people that they're trying to collect from. Now, debt collection in general, I mean, if there's a legitimate debt that's owed and the debt collectors are following the rules, that's fine. But the problem is when people don't follow the rules. And there are a lot of them. And it's beyond the scope of what I want to do here with this video. The list of the do's and don'ts is lengthy. I have my trustee fair debt collection manual that we use here in my law practice, which is big as a phone book. But in general, debt collectors cannot do anything that's untrue, unfair, undignified, or disrespectful to you during the process of while they're trying to collect a debt. So it also has to be from a debt collector, not from the original creditor. The FDCPA, the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, does not apply to the original creditor, only to debt collectors. And it has to be a consumer debt. It can't be a business line of credit or a business credit card, that kind of thing. So if you have additional questions that you want to know about how to deal with debt collectors, if you want to hear things about bankruptcy, again, just leave some notes in there, a comment, send us a message. I'm happy to address it. There are things you can do to deal with these debt problems, and I want to start addressing topics that are beneficial to the people